I like our church to support Youth for Christ because it is an organization that works. Its longevity has proven itself. It's been around for a long time. I knew of Youth for Christ when I was a teenager, and that was over 100 years ago.
All the girls and the boys, no. Bump up your fist if you twist like this till the lights go out. All the girls and the boys, the people making noises, let me hear you shout. Bump up your fist if you twist like this till the lights go out.
I don't know how else to explain it.
One invitation could be that little tiny step to be the beginning of a big process of influencing everybody around you and talking to them about Christ freely.
Teen parents have helped me because they give me emotional support. They actually make me feel better with like my self-esteem. Being a teen mom is not easy. They actually do not judge you, so you can look at, also get spiritual help for those that are, from a church but it helps me a lot. It makes me feel really good. You could call them and ask them to pray for you and pray with you, and they do. I actually learned that there is people that care.
It's been pleasure to drive them around here and there.
My wife and I really like campus life. I wish I could hang out here, but it's a little too young for me. I'm too old to hang out, so.
My youngest son, Elliot, was involved with Youth for Christ, and it really had a big effect on him, especially when he went to Jamaica. That was his first missions trip, and when he came back, he was really changed and had a compassion for people like never before. It also was very effective with a lot of the kids he went to school with. Many of his friends from school got saved through Youth for Christ, and that was a big plus for him as well.
It helps me reach my non-Christian friends by presenting me with chances to invite them to different events or special activities like see you at the pole or a day at the lake or just a video scavenger hunt that are basically fun things that I can invite them to introduce them to God and to different people that are in campus life to basically show them how fun it really is.
After my dad left, it just kind of, campus life gave me a place to go. It gave me a place to turn to when I really needed help. And it gave me a hope that I needed to go when I didn't really know where to turn. It kind of picked me up from a difficult situation and just kind of gave me answers that I needed and a hope that I needed at the time. Just find what I was meant to do with life and how I could pick myself up during a hard time. It was really cool to meet these people that were so devoted to God and so loving and just caring about me and caring about God and just wanting to love them. It was so cool to see that, and it just kind of turned my head around and gave me somewhere to go after.
It forces you to interact with kids that you don't normally talk to at school.
It has made me have more faith in God, and before when I went to a youth group and stuff, like I had that kind of faith, but not really. My parents are kind of just like, you have to go to church, and I did, and kind of just like, oh, you God. But now I'm just kind of like, wow, you're awesome. I like praying.
A lot of kids that we work with from Wilkes-Barre that they don't even know the story of David and Goliath, so there's definitely a need for urban missionaries in our own country.
Campus Life is a really great program. It teaches a lot about God and yourself and other people and how you react to certain things in your life.
My favorite thing about campus life is hanging out with my friends.
If you're ever walking around school and you're having doubts about something, you could just turn around and you'll find someone that goes to campus life and they can help you.
And learn new insights that are sometimes mind-blowing to you. And you go on these trips and you go to campus life every week, and it's one of those things that just keeps you going.
I really enjoy Youth for Christ ministry because my husband and I were involved in youth ministry for 12 years of our lives, and this is a different area than we ever had a chance to be a part of, and so it's been really great to be involved in something different and have a chance to impact some lives that we might not have otherwise been able to touch.
My first impact was culture shock. that so many pregnant teens exist just in our local area of Scranton.
It gives me a way to actually minister to people that really need Christ, just like Jesus went out.
The Africa trip helps you view the world in a way that we're not used to seeing or have been taught to see.
My trip to Ghana, Africa was absolutely incredible. And we also got to help at least a little bit to break the cycle of poverty by building a school.
I'd like to thank anyone who gave a donation to Campus Life.
I just want to thank you because it's meant a lot to me. It's built my confidence, has really grown me a lot in the Lord.
Well, thank you a lot because it does help us a lot. And I'm saying thank you from all the teen moms because if they were here, I'm pretty sure that they would say thank you.
So I'm very pleased with the effect Youth for Christ has had just on my family alone. And I know it could have the same effect on your family as well.
I want to say to everyone at the banquet, I think that Jill Lynn Spears is the best administrative assistant ever.
They just can't keep them sitting in their seats.